Good morning guys, it's Jenny here from Just Jenny Journaling. Welcome back to my channel. Well, quick flip through today of my the May pages on my DayBook. Yes, can't believe it's May already, can you? It seems to have really flown. So this is going to be the last month I'll be doing in this DayBook for the spring. I've got a new book, a new journal lined up, pre-made from last year for the summer 2023. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So I've made a start here. As you can see, I've sort of been reusing some old lace that I found in my stash throughout this one, which I absolutely love. And this is the May the sort of month to view from this year's Daphne's Diary. And this I think was from this year's Daphne's Diary, I think. Or did I have it in my stash? But that was just like a colouring page on the back. The picture didn't really it didn't really float my boat, so I thought I'd just use this. I'll stick that on the back. And I managed, just done some decluttering and found lots of sort of old stash with quite a few paint swatches in. So I basically layered that up with just some scraps of what I found, and this is from my vintage home book. I've used a lot of that, but I did just fussy cut that out and I laid that over the top. Absolutely love the way it's turned out. And this month I've added some of what's the word? Just ordered some of these. Yeah, with the metallic numbers. I absolutely love, and last month I'm still using up the letters alphabet. I also did I found this once I'd done my feature page. I found this in my stash. I'd actually popped it in the back of the diary. This is like this year's really quick overview of May, so I'll pop that in the front there. And I love this. I love the way the orange goes with the bee. Anyway, so here we go. Daphne's Diary sticker. And I also found, and I put them away, I did find a little stash of vintage tea cards in a little like catalogue. It was a little bit battered, but I had them, yeah, so I've taken some of the tea cards, absolutely gorgeous. And I think I bought these in near the New Forest. It was a little antique store, probably before COVID. I remember buying those little books. A little bit of lace from my what's the word, from my stash. I don't think it's vintage, but I think I tea dyed it because I just love the way it looks. And yeah, that was just an old scrap from my scrap paper. I think I got it from Hobbycraft, somewhere like that. And it was yeah, scrapbook paper. Just a little slice, a little sliver, which I decided to go over, put it over the page. I think it looks nice. And this month I also treated myself to some new stickers from Amazon. Do you remember last month I treated myself and it was the little vintage lady stickers, and I had my eye on these as well, but it seemed a bit of an extravagance. But these, they come in, I think there's about 5 different packs, they're different colourways, which is really quite nice to keep them in the pack so you know what's what. So this, I just love layering them up, and it's nice that they're transparent, This obviously is a Daphne's Diary, and I just washi it in. And I can't remember if it's this year's or last year's diary or a magazine. This is for my vintage home book that I've used loads of. I think this is my 3rd one. Often use the pages in personal projects. I just love the way they sit. And just added a couple of the little stickers, and I just love, the little paint swatches. I did those as well. This was obviously a little set of postcards. I can't remember if somebody gave them to me for if I found them in a what's the word, charity shop by Degas. My daughter used a few in a project on Degas, and I just had that tucked away. I love the colours, absolutely love the colours, and I love the way this little sticker can emulate, you know, reflect the colours, and I love that blue metallic. And then on the back, kind of a bit sticky. Can you see? I've just popped, these were a book of quotes, I think, and that was from A Daphne's Diary. I can't remember if it was from a Daphne's Diary or if it was actually from the actual magazine, but I found it in my stash and I love it, so I just backed the postcard with that. Again, kept that really simple. That's from this month's Daphne's, no, anyway, it's from Daphne's Diary. Whether it's from the diary, I think it might be, actually, might be. Piece of my Liberty fabric that still have a tiny little bit, so and I found this washi, beautiful washi, I don't know if you can see it, with little birds. I found that in my stash over the weekend, so whack that in as well. Found this in my stash. This is a little piece of a napkin that I've used. I think I used it in some Bible journaling. Bought it ages ago, but this was just a little sliver of it, and I thought it went nice on the edge there, and paired it with this Daphne's Diary yeah, card, which is lovely. And you can see it's kind of, this is the back of it, and I just washed it in and popped the little end bit of this, I think I just popped on there underneath. I think that looks really nice, and it's nice because I've got the room to do a double page per day, and I've still got more room for notes on the end, and I've got April notes. I've got lots of bits actually to catch up and fill in for April. So again, this is just a sliver of a really cheap and cheerful scrapbook pad that I had in my stash, and then I paired it up with the another of those roses from the same page that I used on the overview. I really liked it. I love it. So just fussy cut that out. In fact, I think I might have used one of these on the front, something similar, of my convention notebook from maybe 2 summers ago. I think I did. Again, this is Daphne's Diary for this year. I love the teacups, absolutely love the teacups. And I think this is from, you know, you get the, let's see, you get these pages all the way through, things to buy and things to do, and they're just beautiful. They're beautiful, and so yeah, they're just really useful to take out and pop in your own journal should you wish to. Not everybody does, you know, I get it, not everybody does. In fact, I think the diary, depending on your needs, is quite useful just to use on its own. I've done that in the past, but anyway. So, and this was part of a little stash of goodies that I found in my decluttering over the weekend. So I'm buying this. This is just really cheap and cheerful locally in either B&M or factory shop, somewhere like that. And there's this, it's like a little fridge, you know, fridge magnet sort of notebooky thing. My fridge isn't actually, what's it called, you know, yeah, it's not metal. They're not all metal anymore, are they? So anyway, that's really useful just to do like a little fold down. So there's loads. Oh, have I not done that one? So that's been glued. That's me in a hurry. Oh, do you know what? I might just leave it. Anyway, the idea is that folds down. That's the idea. And then I've just put some sticker. I love that. I love the way it picked up the colours. That kind of deep salmon, is it? That deep salmon colour. Absolutely love it. And did the same again. So it was really nice to do the flip over the page. And I've done the same again with my ladies. It's quite plain on the back. Yeah, it's just white. I might not actually use the white page because I don't always like it. This is a surprise postcard that a friend sent last month, and she's out on our travels. I just love the colours, and I thought I'd pop it in and just take out the blues for the opposite page. love that. So this is from this book. Is it that one? I think it's this one. Yeah, that's that one. It's one I've got on the go. But it's always worth having another one just to admire. It really is. It's lovely. I think that's probably the 3rd or 4th one that I've picked up because it's beautiful, beautiful. So you've got these lovely pages. In fact, I used a couple last month, I remember. You can pop in whole if you like, and then just pop a little something over the top to journal on. Or sometimes I really like the write-up and don't plan to journal on it. I just like pop it in and leave it as it is. So I think that was lovely. And I just, oh, gorgeous, they're gorgeous. This was from my Still Going Strong, the gift that keeps on giving. This was from my Katie Daisy. Oh, which reminds me, I need to hop on, I can't remember if it was Amazon or eBay, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. They were taking pre-orders for them around now, actually. I think I pre-ordered it, yeah, and then it came in August, July, August. It might be worth having a look wherever you are to see if you can pre-order it. I might do that today, put it on my list of things to do. But yeah, that's from Katie Daisy from about 3 years ago. And then I paired it with just a little one from the little sticker pack and some of this Hessian. That's from the Katie Daisy. That's from Katie Daisy. I think it's in 2022. So I got it in 2021. Yeah. Yeah. So I just took 2022 at the top there. Anyway, isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? And this is a Daphne's Diary, and it's just a sticker from a few months back that I picked up, and I just cut that to size and then just popped a little bit on the other side there. Now this is from, it feels like a wallpaper, but it's not. It's a lovely, lovely design, but it's really, really thick. And I got this in Mason's, so it's like a lovely old-fashioned haberdasher's store local to us, but they do like they do dress alterations, they do like crafts or paper crafts, they do ribbons and trims in a little shop next door, and cake decorating stuff. It's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I bought this years ago on one of my trips there, and absolutely love it. I was going to do like a, I don't know what I was going to do with it, to be fair. But anyway, I found it and I thought, let's use it in this. This could be nice on a little cover. Really like that. Anyway, it feels beautiful. And I just paired it with some, just some plain washi that I found as well. You know, it doesn't have to be posh, does it? I might actually just ink around here in black. I think that edge. I think I might do that. That will really make a difference, make it pop, won't it? Now this one here, a friend of mine, it's from this book. This is absolutely gorgeous. A little bit Edith Holden, I think. But a friend of mine, yeah, one of the families that we, let me think. It was from the Homemade group. We did, I did a few journals. We did some traveller's notebooks and a cereal box journal together. Anyway, one of the mums came across this and gave me the heads up. And yeah, I think she gave me the heads up. I can't remember if she sent it to me. I can't remember if she sent it to me or I bought it. Anyway, long story. Have a look for that. It's gorgeous. So anyway, this is for May, but I mean, you know, just have a little flip through. It's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely sexy. Oh, look at that. Oh, the word. April. So they're quite big pages, as you can see. Anyway, long story short, that's what I've used for some of the May pages for these ones. And I just love the little bits of poetry or the little ne'er cast a clout till May's out. That's I didn't know who that was, but anyway, so I've just layered it with a little bit of the Hessian rows and rows of the script washi. I really like that. Now this is from Camille, from Creating My Renaissance on Instagram. She's in New Zealand, I think. New Zealand or Australia. Sorry, Camille. Anyway, Happy Mail from years back, and I popped this away. Isn't it beautiful? Some of the Happy Mail. This is from a place called Breezy, with a breezy day, near Geelong. Isn't it beautiful? Love the colours. And on the back there's this, so I finally popped it in. I think that is beautiful. I think it's beautiful. So that's going in, and oh, love it. In fact, yesterday we had a day, family day. We went just down to the coast, south coast, and the sea was that colour. It was bright and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was lovely. It was lovely just to spend the afternoon on the coast and blow some of those cobwebs away. But those were the colours. Anyway, just layered up some stickers and washi and the metallic numbers. They really make it pop, don't they? The metallic numbers, they really do. This was from my old, in fact I sold quite a few sets in my Etsy. The, what was it? I got some postcards years ago, a big box of old postcards. And anyway, this was one of them that I've set aside. I had it for ages. In fact, I had a friend who used to live in Harwich. Yeah, Zeebrugge. That was where that terrible tragedy took place. Do you remember, in the 80s or 90s, was it? Anyway, long story that was. It was tragic. But this is an old card, long before that time. Vintage card. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I suppose really I should have had it in my June book, shouldn't I? In my June. But there you go. When you're planning, people are planning trips now, and some of the home editors are off already. And this is from a Daphne's diary. That was from one of the to-do pages, and yeah, and that was from the page above. You know, I just thought I took that little bit off and covered the to-do or to buy. This is beautiful. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. And that's from the Islander book. And I just thought, I found this, put it on the side. I love just the way that brings out these little touches of blue. And this one, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And this one, this was about, yeah, this was the write-up actually about the bird's nest. And you know, it wins my admiration to view the structure of this little work, a bird's nest, mark it well, within, without, no tool had she that wrought, no knife to cut, no nail to fix, no bodkin to insert, no glue to join, her little beak was all, yet how neatly finished, what nice hand, and every implement and every means of art, and 20 years apprenticeship to boot could make me another. Anyway, it's lovely, it's lovely. So I thought I had to go in, So that accompanied the bird's nest page from the week from the page before. And this was, I can't remember which page that was from. Anyway, was that from that page? Can't remember. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Love it. Love, 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 love. Isn't it gorgeous? So, I think this and that are on the same page. And this was the little write-up, the description of the different drawings. Found this in my stash. I've used this a lot. I've sold quite a few journals, and I have fabric packs in my shop, I think, at the moment, with the remains of these vintage curtains. I think they're vintage curtains. Beautiful. But I liked this. I like the way it worked all together. Oh. Now this, let me see. This was a random page that I pulled out. I think I pulled it out to go in a glue book. Still one of my projects that I've got on the go in my head, but hasn't happened yet. The old glue book. And yeah, so that I used fussy cut this iris and took it across the page and just laid it up. Yeah, which was, I loved the way, yeah, I sort of layered that across, folded it over. My these colours are beautiful, aren't they? These colours are absolutely adorable. I found this in my stash as well, little packs of stamps I picked up from the charity shop years ago. Yeah, and again, so sticker, this little page, and a tiny little corner. I think that's what I used for April. I think what I used for April. I use it for April. I use it for April. Yeah, yeah. That's what I used for April. Loved it, loved it. And these were napkins from a charity shop, I think. I got a few of these little napkins from charity shop. And yeah. Love that. Yes, so this was from the vintage book, the vintage yeah, vintage home book. Just a little sliver, and then I've layered it up with some yeah, some stickers. And this I found in my stash. Again, I think it was a real cheap and cheerful paper pack. I think it's from B&M, and it was had that reminded me, because the blossom on my cherry tree in the front garden has been absolutely spectacular this year, just going over now. I think, you know, it's not long, probably a couple of weeks if that, but it's not been really windy or rainy, so they've come to a you know, they've passed, but it just reminded me. And the other blossom on the green in front of the house now, yeah, let me just check, yeah, just finishing, so just coming to the end of the blossom, and I just thought that would be really nice thought, just to pay homage to that in this, with this little page, and basically just use the one page, you know, ripped it into two, inked it. That's a really nice way if you haven't got a lot of product, you know, you haven't got a lot of stuff, a lot of pages, a lot of stash, just to make things, you know, you make a nice spread as a base by sort of ripping, you know, something across. Just rip something across like that, ink it up, have a bit up there, have a bit down there, and it just yeah. And then I paired it with this beautiful, isn't that lovely, little sticker from my stash. There you go. That's my notes, and then I've got some contact details, and I've just popped a little piece of that lace just there, just to remind me where the contact details are. Let me just check what this is before I oh yes, yeah, I'm always sure what I've popped in that might have someone's details on. But this here, for some reason, I don't know why, I thought it was just a page after this, but this, it was in my stash, and this was from a Daphne's Diary ages ago, so I will colour that in. I might do something arty with this page, I'm not really sure. And then I'll probably just stick a few little of these stickers on the rest. I might just do that on the rest of the pages for my main notes. So that's it. That is the yeah, my May pages. So I hope, especially you, those of you guys like myself who maybe are a little bit more pushed for time than we have been in the past, get some ideas of how we, you know, you can spend, you know, a couple of hours maybe, and make something nice by altering what you've got, something that's going to give you joy every day. I mean, this does me. It really does give me joy every day to work in this. And yeah, so just some ideas for busy crafters. So take care, guys. Nice to spend time with you. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.